this final day. Predictions can mean almost absolutely nothing. It's up to the players at this point. They have all fought so hard to get to day number 3, and it all comes down to the line here. Both these teams fighting to stay alive in this bracket. One of them's going home.
Yeah, the big difference, though, Northern Gaming has had one more game advantage between these two, but it doesn't seem to matter for this home field crowd. Everybody behind, all smiles on both teams, but Rogue getting that extra love.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. Rogue came in day number 1, blazing confidence and just absolute speed on the field. They lost it in day number 2 and expect them to pull that out now in game number 3, or day number 3.
Game 1 of the day here in the Will Turn. Here we go.
Rogue versus Northern Gaming. Someone's going home in this best of 5. Rogue got the crowd behind them right now. We'll see if they can start off with an early attack and get that momentum in their favor as they try off the crossbar. An early goal, maybe the bounce shot, just saved out there by Turbo Pulse. He's been the carry for this team, and he's looking to do the exact same thing today on day number 3.
Rogue realizing what they did so well day number 1, this fast-paced aggression. They are not wasting any time as they try to dribble this down. Turbo getting past Remco, but he gets up and pushes that back down. Sizz gonna feather his boost, lets Turtle take it as they push that down the wall. Devo with an attempt. Both
teams making a couple early attacks here, but no early goals for either one of them. As we see some weird touches from Turbo as he gets one off Devo. Turtle trying to catch that one on the far side. Might have been a chance, probably be saved out though. We had a couple defenders for Northern Gaming waiting for that shot. Now they go an angle. What an angle from Turtle. If they keep plays like that, they're gonna look to see that first goal for their team.
Rogue doing a fantastic job keeping this team at bay. A lot of the problems they were having the day before is they were looking timid as they were kept on that back heel, as another shot trying to come in from Rogue.
Look at them. Rogue is looking for each other on the field right now. They're connecting as well, but they're having trouble getting past that Northern Gaming defense. They're anticipating these passes, getting in the way, intercepting. Counterattack's a little weak, but Northern Gaming cannot be forgotten about right now. They are moving down the field, and they're starting attacks of their own. Look at connecting with passes as well with Remco. Does get stopped out by Rogue. Off the backboard, Remco will connect with it in the net. Northern Gaming grabs the first goal.
The Northern Gaming special off the backboard. Unfortunate for Sizz as he tried to clear that. It went off the wall. Teammates there on Northern Gaming able to follow up immediately off the backboard to catch that defender off guard, and they get the first goal here on day number 3.
Don't count out Rogue quite yet. We've seen them do the exact same things. They've had so many connected passes here. They just have to find a way to eliminate that defense. Maybe get physical. Start with bumps and demos. But so far, they're doing all right. Only a 1-goal lead for Northern Gaming. We'll see if they can hold on to it. 1.5 minutes into game number 1, and they're trying to get a second one as Northern Gaming creates an attack. Good passing plays from Remco to Devo. It does get connected with Matt. Turtle tries to send the one target. It's there, but Remco will receive that pass or that touch and push it to the side. Now Turbo Pulse and Remco try to get to their own end as the pressure from Rogue starts to surmount. There's Matt with a shot potential. 50-50 going a little bit wide of the net. Remco will get a drift turnaround just to try to take control. Once again, in front of the net, Sizz and Matt trying to work some magic here. Nice wall pinch to get that one out to Matt. Turtle's there as the third in, but he sees Devo ready for that touch, and Northern Gaming will keep that attack at bay. Counter-attack will get stopped out by Turtle.
Good communication as well coming out from Rogue. You saw Turtle go to cheat that, but he decided to fall back. Gets boost, allows his teammate to get up for the save, and the rest of these guys follow suit as they double commit here. Matt's gonna take a pass up top. Turbo trying to play it back in middle, but Sizz there to play it up to Turtle.
We're at the 2.5-minute mark now. Northern Gaming has 1 goal unanswered by Rogue. They've been creating chances, but the Northern Gaming defense has been very strong, killing any kind of scoring opportunity at this moment from Rogue. This might be a chance though. Matt is up, puts it on, Bardowski, and they have a tie game.
The man at day 1 who had 10 goals over 4 games, showing up a beautiful pass from Sizz, and then the Bardowski from Matt. He is here to play.
Absolutely fantastic play from them. We've seen them connect with a lot of passes. Finally, getting a goal out of it. Tied game, 2 minutes left. I'm so excited for the rest of the series. Both teams are looking on fire. Neither one of them are struggling to create any kind of opportunities at this point.
Matt did win that, as well as Turtle getting that 50-50 and grabbing the boost, so he's all boosted up as Turtle poises down. Wins that boost grab as well, but it doesn't matter.
Remco, what a shot, but no finish there from a teammate. Turbo tries to get that out to Devo, but he was way off to the side. What a touch from Remco, though. Just getting a wheel to pop that up towards the net. Incredible plays, and Rogue has to watch out for those.
Well, that's what the guys on the desk were talking about. Northern Gaming has had a really slow start as Matt sneaks another one in.
Slow start or not, they're going to move that one forward, grab a goal, putting themselves into the lead. What an angle from Matt.
To come across the goal and play that back in as he feathers it. What a shot.
Incredible play from Rogue. Once again, though, neither one of these teams can be counted out. Northern Gaming looking to grab a second goal. They have a lot of time left, a minute 42. With the passes we've seen from them, they still have every chance in game number 1 to grab that first point.
Well, it has been a battle here so far, and the guys, like I was saying at the desk, they've been talking about the slow start of Northern Gaming and Turbo leading the way. Needing to get Devo involved, he's been a little bit quiet, but in reality...
Turtle. Almost. Remco does get up, but it's not a good spot. Matt tried to read that one. Devo forces it to the side. He had to get onto that. Now he has almost no one in his way. Turtle
here comes
had
Devo.
To get in front. Devo, no finish there. We've seen someone K-Dop get one like that yesterday, but Devo will not finish it off. Remco, look at that midfield pressure right now. He finds Devo, but a miss there. Will go into the corner. They're gonna have to try again. 1 minute remaining. They have to get a goal!
What a shot!
And Turbo, once again for his team, puts them back on the scoreboard.
Fantastic placement again from Turbo Posa, showcasing that 43% shooting accuracy. Unbelievable. We haven't seen shooting accuracy like that since Season 2 from Rizzo at the Lamb.
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely incredible. You give the ball to him, and he's gonna put it into the net, all tied up again with a minute remaining. What a way to start day number 3. This is game number 1 in a best of 5. Someone is going home. We have a few more games in this match though, so not quite yet, but Rogue on the defense will try to stop out an attack coming from Northern Gaming. Remco with a good read will pop that off the backboard. Turtle early up to that, sends some momentum down the other way. Sizz off the backboard. Devo, once again, look how good these guys are at anticipating all these touches from their opponents, being on the wall and ready to get these away. Remco forces that one through into the corner. An awkward situation for Rogue. And now we have Northern Gaming in the lead.
That was a fantastic trap from Turtle, but the issue is it hit the back of the car and it settled in front. Sizz tried to position himself in a way to cost it off that 50-50, but it didn't matter. Remco just powered his way through. 30 seconds left. Northern Gaming up by 1.
Rogue has to answer this one with 30 seconds, as you just said. Off the kickoff is a good way to do that, grabbing that momentum shift. As long as their opponents can't find any boost, but they do, they're all settled up. They're gonna have to try something fancy here. Sizz with a touch off the backboard, try to get that out, but it did roll off the roof instead. Awkward spot for Matt. Thankfully for him, he gets pushed back by Turbo Pulsa. Turbo leaves that one for Devo. Devo just pops it in the air. Might be advantageous though for Turtle. Sizz trying to get up there for a pass off the backboard. Turtle to Matt with 2 seconds left. They have to put it on target. It's gonna miss. It's gonna hit the ground. Northern Gaming taking your first game in this best of 5.
What a battle between these two games in the first game of our day here. Unbelievable back and forth. These guys not wanting to drop anything.
I'm just trying, my math is off right now. There's a lot of shots from both these teams. Both teams had incredible offense and defense. I mean, Northern Gaming stopped so many early attacks from Rogue. Rogue was just pummeling them with incredible team passing plays, but then they counterattacked with their own. And once again, Turbo Pulsa coming out clutch for his team. He's on point, and that was really what it comes down to on day number 3. We can see a lot, I mean, we saw it with Rogue. Day number 1, amazing. Day number 2, a little bit rough. And if Turbo Pulsa was a little bit off for Northern Gaming today, that could have been their demise, but he is on
that
point.
Shot, man. That shot was absolutely perfect from Turbo Pulsa. And that was the real difference maker other than Remco just powering his way through that. But the big difference as well is those offensive opportunities that Rogue had. One shot after another, they just weren't able to sink it. There were 2 shots ahead in the comparison. Did the math for you.
Thank you.
Got you.
Appreciate
but
that.
It was very, very close. Just minor differences between these two teams, and it's going to only get crazier.
No, and this is why it's nuts and why it was so close. Both their play styles were actually very similar. A lot of infield passing plays. I mean, you saw it a lot with Sizz. Even at the end there, he was going up that back wall. He's like, I'm going to try to catch them off guard. I'm going to try to get touch out to Turtle or Matt, who was waiting. They just couldn't find it. But game number 2 could spell very different. Very close game in number 1. We're down in game number 2 of this best of 5. Northern Gaming took the first point. Rogue looking to answer back. First 10 seconds, we see Sizz trying to set up a play off the corner. Remco's going to easily steal that one back, but he loses that midfield. Turtle with a touch to Matt. Can he get in front? Devo doing a really good job defensively last game in this one so far.
He's making his name known here as well. He was a little bit quiet day 1 and 2, but seems to be showing up with a back pass all the way to Remco, who's able to trap it and put it back up. Trying to play this off the wall. He plays it inside, but Matt's there on defense as he almost gets another touch. Transition now for Rogue.
Yeah, Remco almost got that touch under, and Sizz gonna try to carry it down the entirety of the field by himself. He will get stopped out by that Northern Gaming defense. A good flick from Devo to Turbo. There's a third man in, off the backboard. Devo has a chance, but an incredible anticipation from Matt, and there's a third shot. Turbo also once again for Northern Gaming.
This is the Northern Gaming we saw yesterday. Everybody in that box, one after another. You think you save it, it doesn't matter. Turbo comes crashing in, and then another perfect placement top left.
And this is why it's so important as a defender to get that touch over to the corner as far as possible or hard clear back to midfield. I mean, Matt, he didn't really do much there. He had all three Northern Gaming attacking. He had to do something, but it went back into Turbo Pulse's hands, and he took another shot. And Answer looking to come out here, though, from Rogue as they start an attack off that kickoff. 1 minute in, Northern Gaming has that first goal. Rogue isn't ready to give them another one yet without answering.
That was the big difference, though, for Rogue. They forced all those defenders to go up and make a save. But what Northern Gaming is doing is they're also making sure they have another one attacking in the backfield. Matt was still rotating back to get boost, wasn't there, and they were able to transition it.
Sis trying for that hard clear. We'll see if Turtle's there to receive it. He'll be a little bit late. Turbo Pulse already anticipating Remco's touch. Gets that down into the box. There's Devo with support. Remco off for boost. It'll be Devo alone in the corner. Now Turtle and Matt a chance to clear it. Nice read from Matt. He'll send that one flying down to the other end. He's got Turtle with support. Shot stopped out by Turbo Pulsa. All over the field this guy is. And Devo as well. It's so hard.
Oh, Devo!
When Northern Gaming is absolutely everywhere.
What a shot from Devo coming out, reading that perfectly off the wall. It takes a ridiculous bounce that Sis just isn't ready for. Perfect play from that wall, able to read it and put it right in.
That's so hard to defend, especially with someone like Devo. When he is above the net, that ball is probably gonna go in. And the defenders from Rogue couldn't stop it. Now we have a 2-0 lead for Northern Gaming. A 1-0 lead in the series total there. Rogue still looking good on the field though. As they try to move this one down, Matt will be out of the play. Sis might try to get it up to him. It'll be stopped by Remco at midfield off the backboard. Turtle's gonna grab a touch. 3 minutes left now for them to break out. They're getting stuck in their own end a little bit. A little bit of back and forth in the corner. Northern Gaming doing good to keep that pressure on. They couldn't generate any kind of scoring opportunity out of it. Not sure that's the touch Matt wanted as it goes right back into the hands of Northern Gaming. Two-man passing play, didn't finish off in a goal. But Diva will keep the pressure on. Good defensive rotations coming up from Matt Turtle as they get back. Sizz will be that third in as a shot comes out from Turbo. Off the wall, just a little bit of a miss there, and Rogue will still stay alive with only 2-goal deficit.
This Northern Gaming team trying to fight that curse, not wanting to drop anything lower than third place as this pressure still amounts. But Sizz is gonna play this downfield, he has a chance. Waiting for that off the net, but here comes Rambo. Oh. They both miss as Turbo clears this back into the corner. Rogue starting to pressure more and more with only 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in match number 2.
That's rough. Turtle expected a touch, but he backed off instead and wasn't able to take a shot on that mistouch from Northern Gaming. They're still down 2 goals with 2 minutes left. They're looking to make an attack now, though. Losing control. Remco's gonna steal it back. Just wants to get a 50-50 in his favor. Devo quickly on that one. Turbo to pounce as well. He's got to buy some time for his teammates now. They're nowhere to be seen. An air dribble flick. Will be able to get that over Turtle, but not Matt. Stopping at midfield, one defender back. Sizz will have to stop this attack early before it becomes a pass to Remco. He does. Devo to move back. Quick turnaround as Turbo gains control of that. 1:30 left now. Rogue is down, and this will set Northern Gaming at match point. If they can hold on to this 2-0 lead, Rogue is going to be in a very, very difficult situation.
Northern Gaming doing a fantastic job as well. You're talking about buying time on defense. They're not afraid to slow it down and change the pace in their favor. You saw Turbo earlier up on the corner. He completely let it stall in the air just so his teammates could go and grab some boost and get position. Even though the ball went into midfield, it didn't matter. They were rotated back to where they needed to be.
A little bunched up. Sizz tries to get that one off the wall. It was a good touch from Turtle to keep that one out of the hands of Northern Gaming. They do manage to keep it at midfield, though. Remco will back off as we see a pop up there from Turbo Pulse up. Finished by himself. Should be an easy save. Wasn't much power on that one. Turtle clears it away, but no follow-up. And they keep ending up doing this. A lot of giveaways and possession handovers to Northern Gaming. And with 46 seconds left, Rogue needs to take control. They need to have this ball in their hands all the way down the field. 2 Spider-Mans on the wall, not the best situation there, as they do give that possession back to Northern Gaming. The pressure on Northern Gaming just has to hold on to this lead, and they will have themselves 2-0 in the series. A best of 5 means they're at match point. 30 seconds now for Rogue as they try to get at least 1 goal in game number 2. A demo as Turbo Pulse just becomes a nuisance, trying to get in their heads and trying to ruin their confidence at them gaining any kind of points in this series.
Well, it's been difficult with only 15 seconds left, getting boosted on it all over the field. Rogue with one last attempt as this ball comes down. 9 seconds left.
And with 5 seconds left, Northern Gaming held on to that 2-0 lead and will be able to walk away with a win, as with 0 seconds left, you can't score 2, maybe 1, but Northern Gaming now at match point as they look to carry themselves further on into this bracket. They have had a curse of only hitting third every single time, and you know they are fiending for a first or second spot, likely first spot, but something better than a third place spot. It's been a curse for Season 1 and 2, and right now Rogue is the only people standing in the way for them to get that point, and they're down 2-0 in the series.
Well, for Rogue, this is a big deal for them. They came in as the clear number 2 for North America. They are trying to prove that they are at that echelon of play just like NRG, but it's been very difficult. This Northern Gaming team, even with the sub and Turbo Pulsa, is looking absolutely phenomenal. They're playing at their peak.
You're right. I mean, yesterday we even saw it, and that's why I was worried about today. Maybe things will change. They started to have so much speed by the end of day number 2, and now coming into day number 3, they've kept it. Turbo Pulsa everywhere, Devo stepping it up, and Remco. I mean, yesterday I think he wasn't perfectly happy with his play, but today he's got to be. They're doing everything on that pitch, and they're working together, and it's showing. Up 2-0 in the series now, Rogue has to make some changes. You can see them talking. You know they're going over a game plan. They're getting amped up. They came out strong. The confidence is there. At the speed just started to lack in game number 2.
Right, that's the big difference between these two teams, though. Both very, very fast play styles, but what Northern Gaming is doing is they're making it to their advantage. They're slowing it down when they need to. They're keeping the play style in their favor, and then they counterattack very, very quickly. Unfortunately for Rogue, they haven't been able to handle it just yet, but we know they can match these guys if they try their best.
Game number 3. Rogue is going to need your energy coming into this one because Northern Gaming sits up 2-0 at match point, looking to eliminate Rogue from Season 3 World Championships. On day number 3, and an early goal is going to set the pace for Northern Gaming. Rogue now has to catch up.
Luckily for them, it's only 5 seconds. They can easily shake that one off. It just seems to be a lack of communication there. I think Turtle thought someone was behind him as he tried to go around and move upfield. But unfortunately for them, they're going to get a quick one here for Northern Gaming.
Kickoffs can end up in that situation if you're not careful. They just got to shake this one off, move on to the next goal. They have almost an entire game to be able to answer this one back and grab a leading goal. So Rogue has to shake it off, say, we still got this, we're still in this game, we can reverse sweep this one. Good stop there from Sizz. We'll back Turbo Pulsa off to midfield. He will take that one off the wall, but there's Turtle to intercept. Matt is ready for a play. As that drops down, we'll see what Northern Gaming does. Devo to Remco as he clears that to midfield. Sizz was ready for that one, but both Sizz and Turtle a little bit antsy. It actually works out for them. A shot just a little bit wide. Matt forcing into that, had to be careful. Could have been a long shot for Northern Gaming had he missed that ball.
Oh, looks like Remco's going to go for a backflip here to fake out Turtle, but Turtle reads it very well. Fortunately for Northern Gaming, they played it right back into Matt as the pressure's starting to come out from Rogue. Sizz plays it up high in the corner. Devo looking to spider clear it off. He plays it in the middle. A chance for Turtle, just missing wide.
Both teams doing a really good job of anticipating everyone's touches. They're waiting patiently for that possession hand away, and that's what Rogue was doing a lot to Northern Gaming and why they ended up with a 2-0 lead in game number 2 and a win. And they look to have made those changes. Hopefully for them, it can result in goal, but hopefully for Northern Gaming, they can just hold on to this 1-0 lead for the remainder of this match. Just over a minute 20 into game number 3. Northern Gaming looking at match point, looking to knock Rogue out of this tournament as they are up 2-0 in the series. A chance there for Sizz, but it gets stopped out.
Great mechanical play by Sizz as well. He goes for an air dribble, but he recognizes that he has a little bit extra time on that shot. So he jumps again after to put a little bit of power trying to catch this team off guard. But Northern Gaming's defense has been phenomenal.
It's a brick wall at this point, and Rogue is still having difficulty trying to break passes. They're getting scoring opportunities, but it's getting stopped at every single moment by the Northern Gaming defense. They're sitting up 1-0. That's all they have to do. Have a strong defense, keep that midfield pressure up, and just stop Rogue from creating any kind of chances of their own. As they do that right now, Turtle will get a touch over Turbo. Remco, nice ground pinch there. We'll set it to Devo, just a little bit too far though, and Sizz will be able to set that to Matt. What a touch!
Oh my goodness!
On target, had that gone in, that would have been incredible, but Turbo was waiting for that in defense. Devo with a touch on net, stopped out by Sizz. He keeps them alive, only a 1-goal deficit still, but this is a rough spot now. Turbo trying to force it in. We've seen Northern Gaming be able to put these in before. Devo just misses that one to the wide, but this pressure is not up yet. Northern Gaming just relentless on the attack. A demo could be a scoring chance now as Turbo gets it to Remco, drop in front of the net. Rogue is starting to struggle on defense as Northern Gaming pressure is just pushing and pushing, and it might result in the goal, but a mistouch there could be the pressure relief that Rogue needed.
Well, the pressure is there, and Devo is not being quiet today, going for crazy shots, and then following up with demos right after. But this Rogue defense doing a really good job keeping this still within one. As Sizz and Turbo go for a 50-50, it's going to land right in the midfield. Who's going to get to it first? It's going to go in favor of Remco, but it does not matter as Sizz is there to play it back in.
Devo with a hard clear down into that blue end. Turtle misses the one off the wall there. Devo did as well. That's going to keep Rogue alive. Sizz stops at that attack there from Remco. Moves back to midfield, but Matt is way too far behind to do anything. Pushing a little bit too much instead of waiting for the touch from Turbo. He'll have to rotate back to defense. Sizz and Turtle looking to move upfield. Matt might have a chance to clear here. Devo almost getting that one past Remco to put the pressure on. Look at all the Northern Gaming now start to push up past that midfield. Stop from Sizz, keeps him alive. 1:30 left now for Rogue to get one goal or they are eliminated from this tournament. Everything, it's do or die coming in this final minute of gameplay, and that might be the do, as it does get stopped up by Remco. Passing plays between Rogue are what they need. They need to connect with each other. Find those passing plays infield and get the shots on net. They're getting stuck on their own end quite a bit now. The pressure from Northern Gaming, that was a scary spot as that ball rolled across the net. 1 minute remaining now for Rogue to grab one single goal to keep themselves tied up in this game, to keep their dreams alive of winning the World Championships for Season 3 of the RLCS. Northern Gaming looking to crush that with a full sweep. Turbo will wait off. What a touch coming up from Devo. Turbo up to Remco, off the crossbar. No finish there from Northern Gaming. Rogue, 40 seconds left now for them to be able to get a play. Sizz will pop that one, but stopped out by Turbo to the far side. Remco will miss that one. A chance for Sizz, but a miss there. We'll give Devo some time to put an attack on his own. He's going to just kill the clock now. All they have to do is hold on to this lead, and they will be able to walk away with that full 3-0 sweep on Rogue. Rogue starting the attack. Turtle and Sizz working together. Turtle, an air dribble, into the net. Cross the goal line. 16 seconds left, and Sizz will get the credit for the tie.
The duo coming out from these boys. What a play from Turtle to dribble that up slow and steady, and then play that to Sizz. What are you doing?
I'm out of breath from that play. Rogue absolutely incredibly ties this one up at team play. They needed this one, and the crowd is amped. They're ready to see this one going in overtime. One goal though for Northern Gaming will end the series. One goal for Rogue will bring this to a game at number 4. As this clock hits 1, the ball will touch the ground, and we have an overtime.
Overtime game number 3, do or die moment for Rogue eSports, trying to make sure they stay alive in this bracket as they bring this offense down. Matt with a shot just wide.
Wide of the net there, but they're not ready to give up. We see Turtle waiting patiently. He knows Devo had a shot. He'll touch it off the roof. A second one keeps that away from Remco. Great display of mechanics here as they move down the field. All 3 Northern Gaming pushed up. Matt can't take advantage. Turtle a little bit too far forward there. Sizz will try to get that block. Turtle rotates back to defense. A nice pop back down into the Northern Gaming end will force Turbo Pulse to use up his boost. He gets it to Remco, forces that one down to the blue end. One goal here will spell the demise of Rogue, as they're looking to bring this back into a game number 4 to keep their dreams alive. Northern Gaming trying to kill that now as they move back down into the blue end. Rogue has to clear it. They do. Devo reads it. A shot on net, though. Turtle will clear that one hard. He connects with Sizz, who puts it on target. Remco is going to save that one. Upfield cherry picks. That's what they need to put these shots on net against Northern Gaming.
Remco has been absolutely fantastic on defense. Just one shot at another open net, but Devo able to get back.
Devo has been absolutely clutch on the saves right now for Northern Gaming. He is everywhere. And as they move upfield, they all try to create a counterattack. Turtle to intercept that one in front of the net. Scary spot. A shot by Remco, and Rogue is going home. Northern Gaming will move on to the bracket, trying to beat that 3rd place curse that they've had with a full 3-0 sweep.
Turtle doing his absolute best, trying to stay in the air on that one. He recognized the touch to the outside, got up as quick as he could, but Turbo Pulsa just too much to play that back in, and they catch him on the far post. But this team has been loving this so much, and they were so close to bringing that back, but Northern Gaming was just too much. That pressure, that boost starvation on offense, able to suffocate this Rogue squad.
It was an absolutely incredible match. I mean, Rogue puts on a show. They know what the audience wanted, and they gave it to them. So close to being able to pull that one back. A 16-second goal to tie it up, to bring it to overtime. These guys made an appearance, and they did it well. But Northern Gaming is so fast and strong, and Turbo Pulsa proving to be one of the best. And I'm sorry I'm sorry, Turbo, you called me on Twitter, but you are, I guess, officially the best sub in RLCS right now.
He's proven it, man. With that shot accuracy not dropping at all, absolutely phenomenal with these placements. And they talked about how important it was for Devo to step up. He needed to be an asset in this game, and both him and Remco played their part.
Absolutely
Devo
incredible.
up on offense, off the backboards, those shots, and then Remco absolutely clutch on defense. Save after save, unbelievable.
No, you're right. I mean, it was insane. All three members of Northern Gaming were doing their part. It wasn't just Turbo today doing the carry. All three of them got involved. I mean, again, so many times I saw Devo just appearing out of nowhere, flying past and getting a save for their team. And, well, it's incredible. I want to hear from one of these guys, actually. We got Remco, I think, on the stage with Awesome Joy, so we're going to go talk to them.
All right, guys, we got Remco here from Northern Gaming. Give it up for those boys, huh? All right. All right, man, so quickly just referencing how that was ending there with the dribble up by Turtle and then Sizz putting that in. Were you guys kind of like, whoa for a second? How did you feel when that happened?
Yeah, when they scored like that and I heard the crowd, I was like, please don't let the reverse sweep happen. But I'm glad we pulled it back and won that game. So.
Very nice, very nice. So now you guys haven't been playing up to your potential, I'd say, coming up to this point. And then after that showing, how do you feel you guys are playing now?
I'd say breakout was the problem. So I'm back to Octane now, and yeah, we're actually playing decent. I'm really happy with how we played today. The comps were good, the rotation was good. Yeah, all around it was really good for us.
Well done. So next up's going to be Leftovers and Flip Side. You guys are going to be playing the winners of that. Who do you want to play, and how do you think that matchup is going to go?
We've been playing pretty well against Flipside and Scrim, so honestly I don't really mind, but I'm expecting to play Flipside. And considering Flipside does have the LAN experience, I'd rather face Leftovers. But yeah, either will work. I think we can beat both for sure.
Great. So anything else that you would like to say to the fans out there, family?
Thank you so much to the fans for watching, especially the European ones at home, because right here it's a bit it's kind of an American crowd, but we can deal with it. That's fine.
Well done. Well, you guys have heard from Remco and Northern Gaming. We're gonna send it back over to the desk now with Axel Toss.
Thank you, Joey, and congrats to Northern Gaming.